Howdy folks, and welcome to Hawkmore Outdoors. And on this episode, I'm going to show you all how to make a measuring device for your chainsaw. Y'all stay tuned. Now you might be asking yourself, why in the world would you need a measuring device on your chainsaw? The answer to that is pretty simple. So your wood all comes out the same size. Your average cord of firewood consists of 16-inch pieces of firewood. That's the standard size. So what I'm going to do today is attach a measuring device onto my chainsaw that's efficient, quick to use, and cheap. So let's jump right into this thing. Here's what you're going to need for this little project. You're going to need some cable ties, at least 14 inches long, some duct tape, a little bit of electrical tape, some snips, a ruler, and of course a chainsaw. This project's pretty straightforward. We're going to attach the zip ties on the handlebar of the chainsaw. We're going to use the measuring tape, measure from the bar to the end of the zip tie. In this case, like I said, we're going to go with the standard 16-inch, but if you had a preference for longer or shorter wood, you could snip it accordingly. Then we're going to use a little bit of the duct tape to mark the end of the zip tie so you'll be able to see it when you're out in the woods. And to finish it all off, we use the electrical tape, kind of wrap the handlebar so the zip ties stay in place. Pretty easy. I can't take the credit for this idea. I learned this from a guy on YouTube called In the Wood Yard. If you like firewood accessories, go check out his channel. He's got a ton of videos. Let's get going. Now comes the technical part, measuring. Line that up with the bar of the chainsaw and measure out here. So that looks to be about 16 inches right there. Okay. So it looks like I'm right about on the money there. You know, if the firewood's just a hair over or under 16 inches, not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm simply just gonna wrap the tip of my cut zip ties with some orange duct tape. Make it really easy to see when you're out there cutting wood. One other thing you can do to kind of add a little strength to your zip ties, take some more electrical tape, kind of wrap them at the base here, just give them a little bit of rigidity. Well, there you have it, folks, the finished product. It might not be the prettiest, but I'm sure it'll get the job done. Next step is take it out and cut some wood for you guys. Alright, here we are. We got a sassafras log down, and I'm going to try out my new feeler gauges here and see how they do. Now when you're cutting, you're going to line up the tip of your marker there with your bar and make the cut. But you can also go the other way. Put your bar on the end of the log, pick a spot on the log with your markers, and then cut. Either way it'll work. I mean, I find it easier if you could put the markers on the edge and then run your saw, but you could do it either way. We'll show you real quick. This is the moment of truth. I'm gonna measure my logs and see if they're close to that 16-inch mark I was going for. This one is right on the money, 16 inches. This one's a little bit longer. It's coming in about 16 and a half. This one's right on the money, 16 and about 16 and a quarter. Some of this might be user error. You actually have to cut where you mark, but it looks like the logs are at least 16 inches. I could probably trim my feeler gauge down just a hair if I wanted to get them all close to 16, but you know, I don't think anybody's going to complain if their wood's a little bit above average. Thanks for watching today's video. Maybe somebody watching this will find this helpful. Like I said, I didn't come up with this idea. I got it from a guy on YouTube. His channel's called In the Wood Yard. If you're into wood cutting, any of this kind of stuff, go check his channel out. He's got tons of videos and he's a whole lot more knowledgeable than I am. So go check him out. But I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time on Hochmeyer Outdoors.